The sun rises over Medero Atoll, its golden light reflecting off the ocean. Fishermen prepare their boats. Children run barefoot along the beach, and families gather for morning prayers. For generations, the Marshallese people have lived in harmony with the ocean. But now, the same waters that have sustained them for centuries are rising, threatening to swallow their home. A family sits outside their small home, staring at the encroaching waves. The seawall they built last year is crumbling. The coconut trees, once full of life, are now withering due to saltwater intrusion. The land is shrinking. The freshwater is contaminated. The storms are stronger. Where will we go? Heavy rains flood the village. Families scramble to protect their homes, but the tides keep rising. A grandmother who has lived on the island her whole life refuses to leave. This is my home. Where else can I go? Her son Tom, a young father, looks at his children. He knows they cannot stay. We must go to America. There is no future here. Tom and his family pack their belongings. Photos, a Bible, a handful of seashells from the beach. They board a plane to the U.S., leaving behind their homeland, unsure if they will ever return. His mother watches from the shore, tears in her eyes. Tom and his family arrive in Springdale, Arkansas, home to a growing Marshallese community. The air is cold, the buildings tall, the language foreign. They struggle to adjust. Tom finds work at a poultry processing plant. Long hours, low pay, harsh conditions. His children struggle in school, facing discrimination and language barriers. Tom's daughter, 10-year-old Lena, tells him she doesn't want to speak Marshallese at school because the other kids will make fun of her accent. Tom feels a deep sadness. Are we losing our identity? Tom learns that climate migrants from the Marshall Islands are not recognized as refugees. He meets other Marshallese leaders advocating for policy changes. He joins a community meeting where leaders discuss working with the United Nations and the U.S. government to secure legal protections for displaced Marshallese. Tom gives a speech at a rally. We are not just immigrants. We are climate refugees. We do not leave by choice. Our home is disappearing. We need protection, recognition, and justice. Inspired by his advocacy work, Tom establishes a vocational training program for Marshallese migrants, ensuring they have better job opportunities. Community leaders work with the U.S. government to strengthen COFA agreements, securing health care access for Marshallese migrants. In the Marshall Islands, local leaders push for stronger climate adaptation measures, seawalls, freshwater storage, and renewable energy initiatives. Tom's mother still lives on the island. In a phone call, she tells him, "No matter where we are still Marshallese. The ocean connects us." Tom watches his daughter proudly perform a traditional Marshallese dance at a cultural event in Arkansas. He smiles, knowing their heritage will live on. The Marshallese people are resilient. They will fight for their home, their culture, and their future. Climate migration is not just a crisis. It is a call to action.